Thank you for joining our academic writing. To repeat, academic English is a style of writing used in international schools and universities, and it differs from conversational English. Today's topic will review how to eliminate repetition and redundancy, the topics of our first two slides. In academic writing, a sentence should be very simple and concise. So repeating ideas or words unnecessarily in a sentence should be avoided. It's like packing your luggage with items you will never need, like carrying excess baggage to and from your destination. Let's begin. I will give you 3 examples. These questionnaires contain questions on environmental health. In this sentence, the words questionnaire and questions are repetitive. So we can change the questionnaire to survey, or we can change the word questions to items. The answer would be, these surveys contain questions, or these questionnaires contain items. Okay, let's look at a second example. The virus will lead to long-term problems in the future. In this sentence, the word long-term and future are redundant. So we can eliminate the word future. You could also eliminate long-term, but I think long-term is a slightly more specific. The virus will lead to long-term problems, is the answer. The third example, both local residents and tourists will be affected. In this sentence, the words local residents and tourists are neither repetitive nor redundant. So we can keep them both. The sentence is correct. It's simple, it's short, it's clear. No changes are needed. Now, you have the opportunity to practice this concept at your own pace. Identify whether the sentence is correct and can remain, or it's repetitive, redundant, and figure out how to revise the sentence. Again, some sentences are repetitive, some are redundant, and some are correct, because sometimes repetition is needed. You're looking to eliminate unnecessary repetition. So take your time. You can pause the tape here and answer the 10 questions. And then when you've completed the exercise, you can restart the video and check your answers. Thank you for joining our academic English writing. Now it's time to check your answers. Let's find out how well you did. Number 1, these guidelines emphasize accessibility, convenience, and quality of health services. In this sentence, there are no repeated words, so the sentence is correct. Number 2, the eggs of the Anopheles mosquito are small in size. In this sentence, the words small and size are redundant. So we can change small in size to the more specific, about 0.5 times 0.2 millimeters. Number 3, in group 1, the results improve significantly compared with those of group 2. Although the word group is repeated, it would not be considered repetitive because They are the designated names of the groups. However, we can change group 2 to the control group. So in group 1, the results improved significantly compared with those of the control. Number 4, the samples were stored in a 40 degrees Celsius refrigerator for 3 minutes, 3 hours, and 3 days. Of course, you can see the word 3 is repeated 3 times, but that's necessary because 3 minutes, 3 hours, and 3 days is the sum of time, period. But the word refrigerator appears to be redundant because any device that keeps these samples cool is a fridge. So the correct sentence would be, the samples were stored at 40 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes, 3 hours, and 3 days. And number 5, the virus is transmitted from individual person to individual person. Here you can see individual and person are redundant, but person to person or individual to individual would be considered an acceptable repetition as it describes the transmission vector. So the virus is transmitted from individual to individual. Number 6, the interviews were conducted face-to-face. This sentence, you can see the words face-to-face are repeated, but the sentence is still correct because face-to-face is an acceptable term to describe the type of interview used. Number 7, the sample included both tourists and local residents in the area. The phrase "in the area" is considered redundant because the word local means the same thing. So the sample included both tourists and local residents. Number 8, the results were compared at week 1, week 2, and at the end of the study. Here the words week are repeated. We can substitute with using only 1 week. The results were compared at weeks 1 and 2 and at the end of the study. Number 9, the study was conducted in the southern region, central region, and northern region. In this sentence, I think it's obvious the word region is unnecessarily repeated. We can cut the first 2 and change the last to the plural regions. The study was conducted in the southern, central, and northern regions. The last one. The SPSS package was used to analyze data. This sentence is repetitive because SPSS, the software program that's quite widely available, means Statistical Package for the Social Sciences. So even though you don't see the word package repeated, the P in SPSS is the same as package. So what I suggest is we change the word package in the sentence to the word program or software. The SPSS software was used to analyze the data. So how well did you do? Would you like more practice? Do you have other academic writing topics to suggest? Please let us know at phinter@mahidol.ac.th. Thank you for joining, and I hope to hear your feedback soon. Bye.